Hello everyone and happy Labor Day. I thought I'd come on and try and finish this up today. I wanted to come on yesterday, but I had so much going on that it just didn't happen. So, I did a little shopping yesterday because I wasn't happy with the glitter that I have. So I was able to find some stuff and I decided to go ahead and put the glitter on. I do need to glue on the snow pieces on the snowman. I actually created a amount of snow for this hat and some snowflakes. Something else I did is I toyed around with the idea of having snowflakes, and it just was too busy. So what else I did was I went ahead and I just spattered these squares. I did that off camera because if I'd have done it during this live, paint would have been everywhere, all over my phone, my iPad, my lights, and well, I just really wasn't willing to take that chance. I'll be more than happy to tell you how I did it. I like to use an old toothbrush, and I dip my paintbrush in my paint and I use my finger. Yes, I get paint all over my finger, but I'm okay with it. So that's how I go about and achieve that. And, you know, I hold it up high and you just keep spattering until you find you get what you're looking for. Something else too, when I showed my husband a picture, he says, "Oh, Cindy, I think you might have too many snowmen." Well, I don't know. So, but I value his opinion. So something else I did is I'm toying around with maybe doing mittens, like I did on my winter one, putting mittens in place of a snowman. So that's something else I'm thinking about doing. So we will see. We'll see what happens with that. So, all right. So, let's just go ahead and start painting. I am going to paint these mittens, and I think what I'll do is I'll do them the uniform blue, like I did the scarf. Get my snowflakes painted. The BRR word, I'm going to paint this winter blue. I wanted a lighter blue. Good morning. And we'll put the snow on top of that too. So let's just go ahead and get all this snow painted in the snowflakes because that's going to take some time. And I'm thinking with the cuffs, I'm going to do white on that too and make it a glitter. I did redo my sticky board yesterday, and it's pretty sticky. So hopefully nothing breaks when I'm trying to remove it. Whoops. It is sticky. So let's go ahead. Well, I'm not properly prepared today. And I'm going to need to paint another square, but we'll wait and see on that. So I'm just going to use the warm white again. And I'm just going to try and get just a light coat on here because I am going to use other paint to give it that shimmer that I'm after. So I only really need to get a nice, just a mediocre base coat of the white. And my friend Deanna suggested maybe putting a snowflake on the bigger snowman's hat, which I did cut one out for that. So that might be something that, I don't know if I'm going to eliminate a snowman or not. I do know that I am working on a new design. And it's going to have snowmen in it. A variety of snowmen. So I might do that. I don't know yet. I'm always very indecisive. Good morning. How are you? I'm sorry I wasn't on yesterday. We ended up going to way more stores than what I anticipated. And then we started moving furniture around in our house. And that just, after that, it was just, I was tuckered out. And I know I'm on pretty early, and I hope it's not too early for you. Good morning. But I was cutting an order today, and I needed to get that done first. And I thought, well, I'll come on after that, because I know I can't come on later on today, because it's back to the real world tomorrow. I've got to go to work. And I get up at 3 in the morning. So I can't be up that late. Oh, good. I'm glad. Well, hopefully you're having a nice cup of coffee. I've had my share today. It was chilly this morning. I mean, it's kind of chilly right now. It's not supposed to get over like mid 60s today. So I know the leaves are starting to change here and there. So it's just a matter of time. And I love fall. Fall's probably my favorite time of year. And there's a bunch of trees around where I live, so I love the changing of the colors. So I'm going to use the winter blue for the wording burr. Because I know this is going to go on a darker square. Oh, and I also have to shade around my squares. That's something else I got to do. I forgot about that. So I hope you're enjoying your day today. I don't know if you have any special plans or not. Hopefully it's not too chilly where you are, Deanna. And I still have to glue on the snow on some of these pieces. All right. I found this metallic paint. And I'm gonna cover all this white first, just to give it a little bit of a shine. And then I'm gonna go back. I found some different glitter, and it's not a brand of product that I use. I don't think I've ever used it. Oh, wow. You guys are going to be warmer than us. Wow. So I'll be putting that glitter on after I do this because it is clear and there's, you know, there's not a whole lot of glitter unless you want to keep piling on. And when you do that, then you kind of build up the thickness of your piece. I mean, if that's something you want to do, you can. But it doesn't take very much of this product here. It's a metallic by DecoArt. I don't know if you can see the sheen in the camera. Looks like you can see a little bit. But it gives it that extra shine. And I'll let that dry, and then I'll go and put, I should have probably done the blue all the way up. I gotta go over and do another coat. But can you see that sheen? I mean, hopefully I'm not breaking up. Deanna, am I breaking up by any chance? The reason why I ask is it keeps buffering on my iPad, so I'm kind of curious if that's happening. If you would be kind enough to let me know if my audio is breaking up, I would greatly appreciate it. Usually my husband is listening briefly, and he always tells me if I'm breaking up or buffering or whatnot, and he's at work today. Oh, I'm good? Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, you can see the shimmer? Yeah, when I went and watched back my video on the second one, and by the way, I had no issues, thank goodness. I noticed it was breaking up. I've had a lot of problems with my Wi-Fi this year. So hopefully, I thought I got it resolved, so hopefully that's not going to start up again. Because otherwise, I don't know what other choices I can make. All right. So, if you haven't seen my winter sign insert, these are actually the mittens that I did. Good morning. For them. It's a real rustic country feel insert. And so, I mean, I kind of, you know, I do have the snowflakes on there. So, and I'm going for a let it snow type of theme. So, I am going to see about doing the mittens. I don't know. I do love snowmen, but who knows? I'm always indecisive, and that's going to probably benefit you folks if you're to buy the file, because I'll probably include the mittens as part of the file. So let's see if this is, yeah, it's pretty dry. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glitter on here. And it really doesn't take a whole lot, and it's a very fine, fine, fine glitter. But I really like it, and When I first got my glamour dust, it sparkled like this, but I don't know why it has gotten all chunky. Oh, you like the mittens? Thank you. I'm always so indecisive. I'm my own worst enemy. And when I got off of here on, when was I on? Saturday? My wheels were spinning. And so I got up and cut the mittens, cut some more snowflakes, did a patch of snow for the snowman's hat, and then worked on my design that I'm trying to come up with, and I think I've got it down. So it's just a matter now of, I got the base of it down. So, can you see the glitter very well? Because it's a very, very fine glitter. I mean, the product I'm using is Craftsmart, and I've never used their stuff ever. Exactly. I agree. What I like, someone else might not like, and everyone has their own taste. So, but can you see that glitter? It's really fine. I mean, it's a really fine, fine glitter. I don't know what the highlighting color is for winter blue. I didn't look at that. Cool white. Okay. Cool white. I don't know what the difference is between cool white and warm white. So I think what I'm gonna do, and I hate doing it, is I'm going to blend some white and this winter blue to get a highlighting color. That's what I think I'll do. Because I think white, I mean, I know it's a light color, this blue is, but I don't think white is the answer. So, and you know I don't like to blend colors, but sometimes you just don't have a choice. So, we will see. I just see myself going around these letters just once. because I want it to be very minimal. Oh, it faded pretty good too though, so maybe I'll go around it again. This paintbrush I'm using doesn't hold a whole lot of water, and it doesn't hold a whole lot of paint. It's not a great brush for floating. I looked at some brushes yesterday. They just didn't really have what I was after. I mean, I did buy a couple brushes. I was able to find a replacement of my one brush that I absolutely love. But I wasn't able to find the other. I just need to go online and do a search for some brushes and find something. Like I said, I'm just looking to change the outside edge color just a little bit, because I am going to be putting snow on the top of these letters. So it's changing a little bit, not a whole lot. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for, to make it look like it's cold. It kind of looks like it's frosted. It's a kind of a blotchy shading job or highlighting job for me, but and I don't think I'm gonna go around these cutouts of the letter, because I just think that might make it a little bit too busy. Just a little bit. Boy, that's really fading. Wow. All right. I want a little bit more than that. Oh, too much water. I just had to go back and mess with it. I did, didn't I? Terrible, terrible. Oh, this is that rotten. Why don't I throw that brush away? And where's my good one? Here it is. I reach for it every single time. It's that brush that sheds worse than my cat's. It's terrible. I said I was going to throw it out, and I didn't. Oh, I got a hair or something. I'm telling you, I'm not off to a good start today. There we go. And I thought about shading underneath where I'm going to be putting that snow, but I thought, I think that might just be overkill. So I'm not going to do that. And hopefully this doesn't fade too much because I'm not putting any more on. You can highlight and shade, I think, sometimes too much. I'm guilty of that. I am guilty. All right. Whoa. This board is sticky. Do you use one of these type of... No, what's Brush Guys? Is that a website or something? I know my flat shaders I want to replace are the Dynasty ones, which I know are a little bit pricey. They just do a really, really nice job. You know, my end's just frayed. Okay, I'm going to look at that up. Thank you so much for that. But my ends seem to fray on my shader brushes. Or well, yeah, shader. And the only thing I can figure out, because I really do take good care of my brushes, and I think a key to a good float is good brushes, a very sharp edge. And the only thing I can think of, I don't sit there and go back. Oh, they do sell, oh, thank you. I will look. Thank you, thank you. I mean, I know you have to clean your brushes, and in your water thing, it has a thing you can go back and forth on, but I don't sit there and go like this, and I don't push down on my brushes, and I store them very, you know, I take very good care of them. The only thing I can think of is, you know, I like to highlight and shade around the outside edges. So, you know, with that, part of your brush is always going off that edge and it's splitting. So that's the only thing I can figure out is what happened. So I'm going to replace my brushes. However, I'm not getting rid of my old brushes. I'll use those for shading and highlighting on the edges because they're already damaged, but they still do okay. But I'll save my newer brushes for going on the inside of stuff and not going around the edges. I think that's a pretty smart choice because you just can't keep replacing brushes. Especially some of these are like, I paid $15, $16 a brush. I mean, that's a lot. So, all right, we'll let that try. All right, I don't feel like I have it going on today. I don't know what's going on. I think it's because I'm usually at work. So I don't know what to do with an extra day off. So I didn't make this as far as even with the hat. I just kind of threw this together. Probably I will make that even for the cutting file, but I think, you know, adding that snow right there is cute. And I think I went with like a medium snowflake, but I don't know. I thought about maybe doing two. Kind of trying to keep that in the center, but then get a little snow up there in that corner. What do you think, Deanna? You think that's overkill? Because I really do value your opinion. You're pretty spot on with stuff. I even have smaller ones that I could put on this brim, but I really think that would be overkill. But I always like to have more than enough. But I think that's... Oh, you like that? And what about the ones on the brim? Maybe overkill. Because then like the brim looks kind of empty. I don't want to go overboard. Too many with the other two? I kind of thought so too. Kind of looks out of whack. I always like to allow myself options. All right. So let's go ahead and get these glued on. And I need to glue the snow on top of the other snowman. I'm going to have to pull this down. If it gets out of the camera, I'm sorry. But when it comes to this stick fast, you better have it where you want it because it dries pretty darn quick. I mean, that's set. And something I've learned from experience, if it moves, and it will leave a white mark. So, and I'm going to just turn my snowflake. I don't want it straight up and down. Uh-oh. Maybe I don't have enough glue on there. I thought I did. All right, try that again. Yeah, I have glue. All right, let's try it again. Yeah, I'm just very indecisive, Deanna. It's a horrible habit I have. And I just don't ever see me breaking myself from that habit. Yeah. Good morning. I like that. I think it dressed that snowman up really nice. All right. Let's do these. I gotta remember which one goes where. I think it's this one goes here, and I'm gonna use my tweezers for this because this is just too tiny. Way too tiny. Do you? Thank you. I do too. I think it adds a little bit more to it. I don't think I got that lined up good enough. Let me see if I can remove it. I have a glare and it's hard to see. I'm not going to worry much about it after this. I want to say I think that goes on like that. Yeah. Some of these tiny pieces are hard to work with. Well, that wasn't too bad. All right. So I think that snow just adds something. Put this on the lettering. That's actually way too much glue. I should have cleaned off my edges and I didn't do that. And I didn't get that lined up very good. It moved. I don't think I can dig it off. Wow, but I busted my thing. Oh well. And I know I didn't cut an extra one of these. I might be able to take that little wedge and glue it on there. Try it again. And I might not glue this on the thing and just go and cut me another one. All right, let's see what I can do with this, if I can do anything at all. I've actually busted small pieces off and was able to put it back together. I don't know if that'll be the case here today, but we'll try it. And if it works, great. If it don't, I'll cut another. Not too bad, but I might be able to add some glitter there because it is kind of colored and it might fill in that spot. Just kind of hard to see. And I still have to glue my letters on. I don't know how I feel about that snow on the burr. I don't know. Might be a little overkill. So I might change my mind on that. I don't know. So I won't glue that on. And I don't know. The letters look blah. So, all right. But we'll stick them aside and I'll ponder on that. I always do. All right, let me get another coat. Well, let me see. I might be okay because these are getting a snowflake. All right. So let me go highlight around here. I'm going to use that French gray blue. What brand of paint do you use, Deanna? Let's see. You use the Deco Art? Me too. I really like their paint. I really, really like it. And do you follow their chart for shading and highlighting? Yeah, That's nice they do that. I mean, when I actually took a break from painting for 20 years and just kind of started up again 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And I know 20 years ago I used Deco Art paint. Probably should have put this on my sticky board. It probably would have been easier instead of trying to hold it, but and I'm just looking for minimal highlighting. Too much water. What did I do with that string that I had? All right. Ooh. Oh well. Definitely more than I wanted. I don't know what I'm doing today. I'm definitely getting the watermarks. Which I have to say, even though, and I mean, I use way too much water. I usually don't get the old watermarks. Today, I'm getting the watermarks. I don't even know how I feel about that. They look kind of, you know, I don't even think I like the I'm covering this up. I don't even like the highlighting. There's no point. Maybe shading underneath the cuffs, but that just changes the whole color of these, and I don't like it. Like I said, you can go overboard with the shading and the highlighting. I just want a solid color. Because this is going on a light square. And so I need these, whoa. I need these mittens to pop off of there. So I'll shade underneath the band, but I'm not going to highlight them. Exactly. Oh, I've never used that kind of paint, the Ceram Coat. Never used it. I know I bought something online because I was looking for certain brown colors when I was doing my Honey Bear truck insert. I knew kind of what I wanted the bear to be. And I don't know what brand it was. And you know what? It's one I never used before. But all the bottles I bought, I bought like 3 or 4 different colors. Every single one of them was dried up. Which was pretty disappointing. Now, I know that a lot of people use this particular kind of paint. I don't think I would ever purchase it again. I know they have one of those books. A friend of mine has one of those books with the conversion chart. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and shade around these. I'm gonna use the deep midnight blue. Now, they recommend deep midnight blue for the winter blue. I'm not trying that. I think that's too dark. It's way too dark. So I think if I do anything, and I usually do a test and I didn't do it this time, I think I'll do the Williamsburg blue. Now I always like to just go down one side first, and I end up always getting paint on my fingers, and rather my thumb. I like to tap at it just to get my coat on, and then I go back and just do one long swoop. I don't sit there and I know it's way too dark. I can't see that. I don't try and do floating all in one long swoop. I think it's stressful. So I just kind of like tap to get my paint on, and then I just come back and kind of smooth it out. That's what I do. And I'm going to let this dry. I'll probably put on one more coat. But once I'm satisfied with both sides of these, then I'll go back and do the other side. Because if I was to go right now and highlight these edges, the water on my brush is going to take off the paint that I did here. So it's kind of pointless. I need to move these guys out of my way. I'm going to end up getting paint on them. The way I'm going today. Yep. I don't know. I like that shading around there. It kind of gives it a more interesting look with the snow splatter on there. Too much water, go figure on that. Oh my gosh. I need to have that as a tagline on my page. Never use too much water. That's a laugh out loud. I don't know. I can't break myself of that habit. I don't know. It's terrible. And the other thing, you know, I don't think you can tell, but my napkin that I use, I pretty much do. Unless I'm doing like curvy areas or something, a real small area, I'll use an angle brush. Only because I kind of tilt it to try and get a narrower highlighter shading. But I know you can't see this very well. I'll put it in front of this camera. This is like soaking wet. And it keeps moisture in my brush. Probably sometimes, probably too much. But you've got to have water in your brush. Do you want to follow me and have excessive amount? No. But you definitely have to have water. Whether you're highlighting or shading, even base coating. I like to have water in my brush. It helps the paint go on smoother. I feel that I get just a nicer coating. What do you use to shade with, Deanna? Do you use a flat or do you like angle? Oh, okay. I don't know if they had angle brushes back when I started. I can't remember. I know, I would have to say no. If they did, I chose not to buy any. I had all flat brushes. I had, what do they call them? I had round brushes. I don't think they had angle back then. I don't remember that now. You think you're older than me? I don't think so. But I'll give you my age, and then you can tell me if you are or not. I'm 61. And the reason why I say you're not as old as me is because of your profile picture. Then I lose, huh? Okay. Because I was going to guess by your profile picture, early 40s. Oh, wow. Well, you do have me beat. I apologize. But not by much. So you've been doing this a long time as well. So then if you, okay, so that's what you learned on, no disrespect then they had angle brushes back then. Oh, but then again, who says you've been painting for 20 some years? Or have you? I don't know. How long have you been painting for? If you don't mind me asking. When I learned how to do this, one of my favorite people to paint was Kay Quist. I absolutely loved her stuff. I was saddened to hear that she passed away. I also like Christine Schilling and Tanya Cowling. And I believe she passed away. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what that, Artist Club. Did you ever go to that Artist Club website? I was so disappointed when I come back after taking my leave of painting to find that that was no longer in business, because I got a lot of books and patterns and supplies from them. I don't understand why they ever closed that down. That was the best website. I also liked Shirley Goodrich, or Goodridge, I think, and Sandra Malone. Those are the people that I painted, but I mostly painted Kay Quist stuff. I absolutely loved her stuff. Loved it. You probably remember those names. Oh. I think I actually have a couple of Jamie Mills books from a long time ago. I've never painted any Debbie Mitchell stuff or Lori Speltz. I know that Lori does videos online. I've watched a couple. I'll tell you who I think is a good painter, and I don't know if you've heard of her, is Lana Lamb. I know she's got, oh, and who's the other one? Oh, that Jilly Bean. Yeah, she does. I can't think of it. It's Jilly Bean something, but she definitely does a different type of, she does decorative painting, but the way she goes about things is way different than what I do. But I think she's very, very talented. Extremely talented. And she did, and I would love to see her paint it. She doesn't have a video of it. She did Ebenezer Scrooge, and it looks like it's like in black and white. And I mean, it's just beautiful. She has both that Lana Lamb and yes, Fitzhenry. Both of them have YouTube pages. And I'll go on there and watch. And I've watched Sharon cook. I've watched her paint. But other than that, I don't know if, too many artists now. I mean, I wish people would paint more, do videos. I love watching people paint. I absolutely love it. I learn things, and it just, I don't know. I just enjoy it a lot. I don't even know why I'm wiping this blue off, because I'm going to turn around and get blue back on, but... Alright. Something tells me my husband's home. 111. Yep. And he better not say, I'm hungry, let's go to breakfast. Oh, I've heard of her. I love Holly Hanley. I love her. I've watched some of her stuff, and she just seems like she's a really nice person. Her personality that just comes off, through her videos. She just seems like she's just a super nice individual. All right. Williamsburg blue. I hope you won't fail me. I hope you are the right color. We will see. It's either going to be a winner or an epic fail. I don't think that's bad, do you? Oh, she does? Do you have to be signed up to watch that? And does she have replays or anything? What do you think about that shading color? And like I said, this camera always puts it on. I don't know why. When I look at it on my iPad, it always looks brighter than what it really is. I mean, I think one coat is going to be good enough. Oh, there's a fuzzy. Come on. All right. I think so too. I think it was a good choice. I mean, really, I don't think this Williamsburg blue is all that dark compared to. I mean, look at the difference. But I think it's kind of dark on this winter blue. So if I would have went with that deep midnight blue, no. I'm really surprised at that recommendation. Oh. Yep, I think one pass is more than enough for this shading of this color, using this color. Where am I getting these little fuzzies from? That drives me crazy. I'm probably not even in the camera. I'm not even paying attention. I apologize. Sorry about that. See, I'm getting fuzzies. All right. And unfortunately, I've got watermarks. Go figure on that. I don't know. I ain't never gonna learn. So, all right. These hands off. Let's see what else there is. I need to. Oh, I need to. Gosh darn it. I need to shade under those mittens. Glue my lettering on. I like to find my true angle, so I'm gonna use my sheet and pencil. All right. I need deep midnight blue for this. Oh, really? Okay. Well, thank you for that. I definitely, I'm going to look into that. Because I definitely want to replace my brushes, my Dynasty Gold brushes. I really do. And I need actually some oh gosh, I can't think today. I'm telling you. Wow. Script brushes. I can't keep my script brushes from spreading out. I don't know why. Like I said, I take really good care of my brushes. Except for you wouldn't have known that going back and forth. But I don't know what the secret is to keeping the script brushes from spreading out. I hope my husband's not going to mow the grass right now. Alright. Really, the color is supposed to be midnight blue. I'm going to use this Payne's Gray, which really isn't it. I don't know. There's just something about that color. It's just not looking good. Oh, I didn't get that check up good enough. My script brushes, you mean? Or my flat brushes? Because I've never heard of that before. So I've never done that, that's for sure. Script? No, I've never done that. Never even heard of it. But I'm going to try that. Because you've got some great information. So you just dip them in and then, like, you dip them in real quick and then you kind of twist the points, or do they just automatically kind of go to a point when you pull them out? I mean, because look at these. They're terrible. I mean, hopefully you can see them, but look how sprayed out they are. They're terrible. Okay. I'm going to try that. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate that. I have to wonder, though, and maybe you have some insight on this. I have a stand that, of course, when you're done, you put your brushes like this. Now, usually my brushes are pretty well dried out because I set them on the table, you know. But if they're not, I'm wondering by me turning them upside down, the water runs down into the ferrule, and that doesn't help matters. What's your thoughts on that? Just something's telling me. I bet you that might be one of the reasons why. All right. I think I'm done floating, highlighting, shading, yada, yada, yada. Yeah. I'm discombobulated today. I don't know what's going on. It's that extra day off. That's what it is. Guaranteed. I'm not used to it. So I'm going to start by gluing this lettering on. And I'm not going to put it on every spot there is. I don't know what my husband's sawing. But he's sawing something. I bet you then that's what it is. Maybe my brushes are not dry enough and, I turn them upside down into my stand. I bet you that's what the problem is. And that might even be for my flat shaders, so I'm going to have to rethink things. I mean, I like having them in a stand. I think it'd better to have them standing upside down than, with the bristles down in the stand. But, yeah, I'll just have to... I like to clean up after I'm done. I kind of like to clean up as I go. The last thing I want to do is, when it's time for me to paint, I have to clean up my area. But maybe what I need to do is just leave them lay flat onto the table. And if I don't paint, come back and paint, then they'll be dry enough the next day that I can put them away and it'll be better. No, I actually did paint a snowflake for this. Couple. But I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I have to have Deanna tell me what she thinks here once I get these on. Because once again, it can be overkill. But part of me feels like I need a snowflake on this. I don't know. All right, Deanna. Yes, the pressure is on. So I have a bigger one up here because, you know, there's a lot of blank space. And I could do something smaller there. I don't know. I mean, if I really want to get, you know, creative, I could do a tiny one down here. I don't know. Put a tiny one there. I don't know. Overkill. Maybe move that one up a little bit. I don't know. So you have to let me know what you think. I think these are the snowflakes for my mittens. Oh, that makes sense. All right, let me see if I can do that real quick. And then I'll have to zoom out because I know I got myself zoomed in. So I'm going to put my snowflake up there. Of course, at an angle. Oops, whoops. Yeah, we're doing like this. All right. I don't know, this bird looks boring. I don't know. All right. Let me see if I zoom out. If it, whoa, wrong way. Okay, I'm gonna move my camera up. Move it up a little bit more. See, there's such a delay. There's like a 10 to 20-second delay. I don't know. I need to do something with these letters. I mean, that highlighting kind of faded. Maybe I should use white. I don't know. Take away this small flake right here. I mean, I might have a bigger flake. Hold on a second. Ooh. Yeah, here's this flake's a little bit bigger. So there's a bigger flake. I mean, I don't know about, maybe take that out. Just go with, I don't know. Like I said, you can do overkill. But I just feel like, you know, there's stuff missing, like, down around in here. Hey, Lori, how are ya? How's Tim feeling? Yeah. Because once it's glued, it's glued. You're done. Wonder if I did like 2 on that side. Oh, he's still sick. I'm sorry. Well, tell him I said I'm sorry he's not feeling well. On his day off, too. I know, right? Wow. That ain't good. Wonder if I went like that, just kept my snowflakes at the. I'm trying to decide about snowflakes, Lori. Deanna's been giving me her opinion. She's kind of undecided a little bit too. I don't know. Part of me feels it needs snowflakes up top. But I don't want overkill. So I have the lettering. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Yeah. Well, I'm glad he's doing better. Yeah, I don't know, Deanna. I'm lost here. Maybe these 3 are just good. I just feel like there's too much space right in here, but overkill. And yeah, I know. I don't know what. I mean, my lettering's glued on, Lori, but I'm not gonna commit myself because once I do, I'm done. Once you glue it. Like if I had like a, oh, wait a second. Let's wait a second. All right. I don't know. That's still too big. I know. I know. All right. I'll decide on the snowflakes later. And see, this is something I'm going to ponder on because I just know me. Now, I think these letters are boring, the burr. So I think I need to put white on them. Because everything I did faded. I mean, and I think it's going to be kind of hard now that I glue that stuff on. But do I have smaller ones? Yeah, these teeny tiny ones. What is splatter the letters? Just a thought. That's an idea. Yeah, I could splatter the letters, yeah. Because I'm not going to glue any of this stuff. I mean, I'm going to glue my mittens together, but I'm not going to, like, glue any of it. But that's a good thought. Splatter the burr with white. And you know what? I mean, I did kind of break this one, but I could go back and cut more. I don't know. Maybe there's even a lighter. I think there's actually a chiffon blue that's really, really a light blue. All right, Lori, thanks for stopping in. Love you. Yeah, there's a chiffon blue that it's just, it's really, really light. You know, I always have an idea up in my head what colors I want and how I want things to look. And thanks, Lori. And sometimes it just doesn't work out the way you think. So, all right, let's get these mittens glued. And then I'll stick one of those mittens up in the square where one of the snowmen are, and we'll see what we think about that. We will see. That was my sister, Deanna. I got the best sister. She's a year younger than me. She just turned 60 in August. I'm actually my mom's oldest. But she comes on and whenever she can. I'm very lucky. My husband's very supportive. Oh, you're the youngest? Yeah, I'm the oldest. I'm 61. My sister just turned 60. My brother is 52 or 53. He's the youngest. And then I had another brother that actually was killed in Desert Storm. That was in 91. So he's been gone a long, long time. He was very, very young. All right. I don't know. I'm kind of liking these mittens. I am kind of liking these mittens. Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Like I said, he's been gone a long time. But I think about him often. Yeah, I'm liking these mittens. No, it does not. And my mom will be gone 4 years, September 11th. And that was a tough one. That's actually how I named my business. My mom's name was Eleanor, so Elea, and my grandma's name was Vita, and so I combined them together on And that's how I come up with my name. Because I learned a lot from my grandma. She taught me a lot. So I just felt, you know, what a good way to respect them, honor them, remember them. So, yeah. So we'll just move one of the snowmen out, but I'll do my string. How did I do that? Oh, I did them tilty like this. But I'll probably do my string like I did the other one. I just gotta tie it, but oh, now you can't see that because I moved everything. Let me move it down. Aw, I'm sorry. Aw. She was a little bit younger than my brother. Didn't even get a chance to live their lives, you know? It's sad. Ugh. I kind of like that, kind of like those mittens. I don't know, Deanna. I could be in trouble. I just might have to make this a 5 square sign and include an extra square. And if you don't want too many snowmen, then you got mittens. I don't know. But I do like your idea with the lettering. I really do like that. I won't spatter that on camera. That I have to do, like, no way, because I'll have it everywhere, and then I'll not be a happy camper. You think I might need... See, my sign's only 4. It's a pretty big sign. It's actually 14 by 11. So it's kind of like, isn't that what size a photo is that you can get? But it's about the size of like one of those photos you would get and sit out. And I really like this interchangeable sign. I change my stuff out all the time. So I really like that. But I think you're right. I'm going to spatter those. And who cares if it gets on the thing. And what do you think about the mittens? Do you like them? But I know you're a snowman lover. See, maybe like, I don't know. You know, maybe... I don't know. Because then you got the scarf is the same as this. I don't know. If you're going to sell the file, they can have the options of mittens or snowman. I like the mittens. You like the mittens? I tell you what, this is what I do because I'm indecisive. Actually, the file will probably come... I'll sell the file with the snowman and the mittens. And I'll put in there, you know, your choice. I could make a decision. I've done it on a couple of my files. You end up getting little extra wordings or whatnot. Yeah, I really like those mittens. See, my husband's a wise man. But I've got a sign coming, and it's going to be strictly snowmen. It's coming. So, I've been working on that. And I love snowman. And this is going to be a pretty large sign. So, yeah, I think I like these. And I think I like having this because it has the blue in it. But I like this little snowman. So... No. See, you're indecisive like me. But hey, that's a good thing though, because we put a lot of thought in whatever our decisions is. So we just don't, what's the word? I can't think of the word. But you know what I'm trying to say. We just don't make rash decisions. Hasty decisions. So, I don't know. And then probably, when if I was to do the DIY kit, I would show it both ways. The sad thing is I got 2 different snowmen. You know what? I'm just going to leave it like this. I just got to do you like the idea of having the rope on this or leave it? No, I can't. Yeah, I don't. I can't slap something together and call it done. I just can't. And that's just not who I am. Do you like the mittens like that? Or do you think I should try, and I have like some white twine, or do something like that? Part of me kind of just likes them sitting there. I don't know. I'm giving you, oh yes to the rope. And do you think this twine, which would be totally off, or I have this color, which is kind of like a, it's like a, believe it or not, it's a darn turkey string. I took it from my husband. He'll be fine. But like the turkey string, which it's white, but it's not real white. That way, because I think if I did the jute, I think that would be, I'd be throwing in something that would just stand out and like, I don't know. Oh yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? Never thought about that. I'll tell you what, you got some great ideas. Wait a second here. Aha, look at there. I do have white. It's like a cream, but who knows? There we go. All right. I won't be using the turkey string. I'm so glad you found me. I just love that you come on and chat with me, and you're just so knowledgeable, and I can tell you and I are on the same page, and I just love that. I just absolutely love it. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to remember how I did this. Something tells me I tied a knot in it first, because I'm not good at getting these bows the way I want them. Because they always turn on you. But that ain't too bad for a first try. I'll take that. I will take that. All right, hold on. I don't know if I'll glue this right now or not. And I always like to have way more than what I need. So I need to come down a little bit. Maybe make this loop a little bit smaller. Yeah, I really enjoy just chatting with you and having you here. I really, really do. I mean, I think my string's gonna have to be shorter, but I mean, yeah, I think that's a good color. I think that white looks good. I just don't remember how. I hope I'm not getting sick. I had a tickle, a cough today. I'm just trying to remember how I did this. Yep, I'm starting to get a tickle. Ay, ay, ay. And the way things are going, I'm moving this stuff out of the way. It's out of here because if I don't, I'm in trouble. Yeah. I just can't remember how I did it. Oh, you don't think it's white enough? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yep. I don't think I had. Yep, you're right. Because honestly, I got the bright light, and so that's being deceptive. I might be ordering some white twine or jute or whatever it's called. You know, here's the thing. I don't have to get this done today because I'm not going to list it. So, well, hey. I do like all this. I'm definitely gonna, I'm gonna spatter these letters. That I'm definitely doing. But I think this is the winner this way, just like this. That's what I think. I think this is the way it should be. You like them tied together? Did you see my ice skates that I did? I'll be right back. Let me show you some. Yeah, but I like this. And I think the more I just, I'm not doing any snowflakes, but all right. Let me see. Let me try and make some room here because I'm pretty well zoomed out the best I can be. So, all right. I might have to. I don't know how much you can see. But this is my winner. Yep, that's exactly right. And that's what I do. But this is my winter insert. And I love these ice skates. So, and I did this spatter on them. I kind of tried to go for a country feel. Because my house is all pretty well decorated country, rustic, primitive. So I kind of stuck with those colors. But this is actually the very first design I actually created for the sign. Then, of course, I sanded around the edges. So, but yeah, I like that. Actually, the wood kit that I cut today, some lady was kind enough to order my frame and then 3 insert designs, which was nice. So I was able to get that cut, and I will be mailing that tomorrow after work. Thank you. Appreciate that. So, all right. I am going to walk away. I'm not gluing nothing. I am going to see about painting that, since I have like just a scrap piece. Oh, you know what? I'm going to see what I thought about, though, too. Like, if I painted, I wonder if it would take away, let's try it real quick. If it would take away the texture of the string. And then, too, if I want to go, oh, I'm telling you what, you're genius, seriously. I'm using the warm white, but I'm going to just use the white. I would have never, ever thought about painting string. Never. Never. And then you can't get into that little area. Oh, you like the warm white? Not white? Because I had warm white, then I changed to snow white. But really, I don't know if you can really see. Let me dig out my other scrap piece. So here's the original, and I just have one coat on there. But can you see a difference? And I don't know how much, paint you can put on these. But yeah, I never thought of that. You are so smart. Would have never painted rope. Never. Just wouldn't have happened. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm really liking that warm white. I don't use this regular white hardly at all. I mean, I've got a big bottle of it, and yeah, I mean, let me see. It's still kind of wet. But that makes a difference. Hopefully it's in my camera. I hate this delay. I wish everything was real time. That makes a big difference. Don't you think? Now hopefully I can leave my bow and wow, my thing moved. That's too bad. Oh well. Cruddy. Oh, let's get this painted up. I've got it out. Let's get it painted. And what's interesting is it's not getting into the grooves, so it's kind of giving it like a textured look. Yeah, but I think that's gonna be that's gonna work. I have to go over it again, but I think that's better. I definitely think that's better. So thank you for that. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna glue all this together. I'm gonna not do it. I think I'll probably do it tomorrow. I need to think about getting something ready for dinner and get myself ready for my work day tomorrow. Because like I said, I get up at 3 in the morning. And I believe we're going to be on overtime next week, which means I'll be getting up at 2 in the morning. So, but I'm going to be on this weekend, and I'm going to start my new design. It's really a super cute truck insert. It's a Christmas one. And I'm looking forward to starting that. If you like that Christmas crew, what do? I work in manufacturing. So I work in a shop. Been there. This will be my 4th year. And I start at 5 in the morning and work to 1:30. So I get up at 3. And then when we're on overtime, we can go in at 4. So, and they usually, it's either 9 or 10 hours, and it's mandatory. So, which is all right. At least they're not forcing us to work Saturdays like they used to. When I first started there, we had to work 50 hours a week. I do. I mean, I'm just a worker no matter what. The only thing I have to say, negative, the constant repetitive work that I'm doing with my hands is actually starting to take a toll on me. So it's taken a toll. I wanted to work till I'm 65, but if things don't get better, I'm gonna either go part-time, or just, I don't know, figure something else out because it's, yeah, I actually wear a brace on my left wrist. Thank God it's not my right one because I am right-handed. But, yeah, it's taken its toll on me. But I do like what I do, and I work with some really good people. And I actually, the owners of the company they're really nice, and they care about their employees. So, but, you know, I don't want to hurt every day, and that's where it's at anymore. I hurt every day, and I want to enjoy my life. So, but anyhow, well, I want to thank you, Deanna, for just staying on here, keeping me company and talking with me. And I'm going to keep you in mind this weekend. I'm going to come on Saturday. You know, if I wasn't so darn tired, no, it's not good. If I wasn't so darn tired on Fridays when I get home from work, I'd come on Friday nights. But I'm usually fighting to stay awake at 4 in the afternoon. It's pathetic. It's sad, but it's true. So, yeah. So, but I will be on this week. I'm just not exactly for sure. I'm going to try my best to try and keep you in mind as far as time goes with that time difference. But if the Buckeyes are on, and I know they will be, I got to watch those Buckeyes. So, my husband and I are big sports fanatics, and we love our football. So, but, and that's what yes, yeah, that's what I want to do, because I'm retiring at 65. I mean, that's just a given. And I'm just, like I said, I'm glad it's not my right wrist, because I paint. I'm right-handed and I paint. That would be upsetting, but I am starting to get a little carpal tunnel, and so I've got to really think about things. So, you know, when you have financial responsibilities, you go to work, you know. So, but anyhow, thank you once again for joining me, and I definitely will be on this weekend sometime. Just keep an eye out. So you take care, and you have a wonderful Labor Day. Heck, it's not even noon there. Oh my gosh, you got plenty of time to whoop it up. So hopefully you do something fun. So take care, Deanna. I'll talk to you later. And for the rest of yous that choose to watch after I post this, thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you, Deanna.